My name's Joanna Griffiths, and I am the Chief Knixwear, also known as founder and CEO of Knixwear. Knixwear is an active intimates brand, so I like to say that we are category disruptors, we're product innovators, and then we're life enablers. And the whole idea is that we're reinventing women's underwear one product at a time. I first came up with the idea for Knixwear about 8 years ago. My mom's a doctor, she's a mother of 4, and we were chatting about the realities of being a woman and all the different kind of changes that happen to your body in different life stages and phases. I learned that 1 in 3, 1 in 4 women, after they start having kids, they can leak a little when they laugh or sneeze or do a jumping jack. We're in a category that doesn't have a lot of innovation, and so as a result, our products really speak to such a wide age range. No one was talking about this. So I saw the sort of chance to reinvent women's underwear. You can be comfortable and look great and feel great, and I think that there's a huge sort of empowerment piece to that as well. It's all in the small details, but there's not a single component to the products that we have where every detail hasn't been sort of painstakingly thought out. But it was really just listening to women and identifying a gap in the market. When I think about putting together a product-based business, I really feel like it's a giant puzzle. Finding or making decisions around which pieces to put together in the beginning was really hard. And you almost have to be laser focused and just cut out the noise. There's a lot of different pieces that you could combine and you would have the exact same idea but end up with a totally different outcome. For me, the hardest part has been to realize that there's no one piece. There are hundreds of factories that could make your products. Find one. In the early days, we used crowdfunding to kind of just test out a concept, testing ideas and getting feedback from the market and making sure that people actually want to buy your products. I think that's really important. We did 2 campaigns. I swear I was never going to do another one again. And then in 2015, we did our 3rd crowdfunding campaign for this Evolution bra that we launched. That was a tough call for us. We really did it because we didn't have another choice. Our first bra was a huge breakthrough for us and really ended up putting us on the map and sort of setting us on this path to success. And I remember when we got the first early prototypes in, I showed it to one of my investors and she was like, "You cannot make a bra. Don't do this. It's too hard. I'm not, you can't do this. Promise me you're not going to do this." And it was hard to ignore that voice, right? Because she has been in the industry for longer than I have. I really, looked up to her and valued her opinion, but then at the same time, it's realizing that if things were easy, then everyone would do it. And so sometimes you just have to bet on yourself. You have to be we're gonna try and solve this problem. We're gonna try and do things differently because why not us? But the truth is that no one has it all figured out. And the more people that you talk to, the more you kind of learn that their key is kind of recognizing that your gut and your instincts have gotten you thus far, right? So as I look back over the past 4 years, we've made a lot of difficult calls. We've completely changed the direction of the company. We've taken risks. I'm getting better at trusting my gut. And that's something that I don't think that you can get it right away. I think it's something you have to learn over time.